Section 3.4, more on graphing linear equations. Slope-intercept form of an equation is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y value of the y-intercept, and can also be written as 0b. So b is the y value of the y-intercept. Using our slope-intercept form of the equation, we are going to graph y equals negative 3/2 x plus 4. Our slope m is negative 3/2, and our y-intercept is 4. So we first find the 4 on the y-axis. That's the point where our line will cross the y-axis, and we plot that point there. Then using our slope, remember slope is rise over run, and our rise is negative 3. So we're going to start at the point we just plotted, and we're going to go down 3 units from that point. Because the rise is negative 3, we go down. Then we do the run. The run is positive 2, so we go to the right 2 units. And that's where we plot our second point. Now we can connect the points with our line. Point-slope form of an equation is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, where y1 and x1 are found in your set of coordinates of a point, x1, y1, and the y and the x are your regular x and y in your equation. And remember, m is our slope. For example, find the equation of a line with a slope of negative 3 and passes through the point negative 1, 8. Using our point-slope form of an equation, we are going to replace y1 with the 8. We are going to replace m with negative 3. And we will replace x1 with the negative 1. Now be careful here. The equation says to subtract, but x1 is also negative. Minus a negative becomes positive. So our equation really is y minus 8 equals negative 3 times x plus 1. Now we need to solve for y, but first we need to multiply out the negative 3, and we get y minus 8 equals negative 3x minus 3. Now we're going to add 8 to both sides of the equal sign to get y alone, and we end up with y equals negative 3x plus 5. That is the equation of the line that has a slope of negative 3, and it passes through the point negative 1, 8. Another example. What is the equation of the line passing through the points 3, negative 2, and negative 3, 0? First, we must find our slope. Remember, the slope is m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So we're going to use our first set of coordinates as x1, and y1, and our second set of coordinates as x2 and y2, and replace those values in our formula. That gives us m equals 0 minus negative 2 divided by negative 3 minus 3. Again, minus a negative becomes plus. So our slope becomes 2 over negative 6. Reduce that fraction and pull the negative out in front, and that gives us a slope of negative 1/3. Now we need to use our point slope form of an equation. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And remember, the point it needs to pass through is negative 3, 0. And we just found our slope to be negative 1/3. So we are going to replace y1 with 0. And replace m with negative 1/3. And replace x1 with negative 3. Again, minus a negative becomes positive. Multiply out the negative 1/3, and we get y equals negative 1/3 x minus 3 over 3, which is minus 1. So our final equation becomes y equals negative 1/3 x minus 1.